Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're doing well today. My name is Cosmo Barbaro with Cosmo Barbaro Furniture, and today I want to do a video on how to cut these SOSS hinges for a butterfly leaf extension table. I'm doing a small dining table. It's got a butterfly leaf. It's going to be stored inside, and I've done them before, and they're a little bit tricky, but you know, if you just take your time and the most important part, meaning these surfaces align this way, you can give yourself leeway if they don't, but basically you want to lay things out so they align on the edge and on the surface is the most important part. So I will show you how I lay these out after I show you the tools involved, and then I'm going to cut this in front of you. So I'll show you the tools, and then I'll pause for a second, then I'll get these two pieces set up over here, and I'll show you how I laid out my mortises prior to cutting them. And then I'll actually cut them on the machine. And these are the tools that are involved. So my top is 7/8 of an inch thick, as well as these. And I'll tell you a little bit in a second how I got here from this, because this was one piece and I ended up having to cut it apart and re-glue it back together. But these are some of the tools you're going to use.
Hinge drill bit, set lower, and pilot hole drill bit.
Calipers. I have pretty much everything Starrett, but you want good quality tools, you know, Starrett, Mitutoyo, Brown and Sharp, but a pair of calipers, a marking gauge, I use that to find the center, and several squares for setting the depth. These two I have set for the shallow depth and the deep depth that I need to cut, and this one is set for the shoulder height, which determines this right here. So when I go to cut this on the machine, I'll actually reference off the surface. So these will be flipped upside down when I'm punching the mortises in, both pieces. It's vital that the distance from this surface to the beginning of the mortise on both pieces is the same, or your surface will not line up. Okay, so this is a butterfly leaf top extension piece. It's going to be stored inside, so the client doesn't have to go to the closet, pull it out, and you know, it'll be convenient like that. So a dead blow to help me set the, and you know, we're not pounding on the hinges. We're just gently using this to help tap it in because it is tight. Here's the router set up in my cordless router. I have all Metabo set up, and I'm running a tiny little cove bit, and that's what I use to cut this. Okay, and that's the basic tools involved to do this. So now what I'm going to do is pause for a second, get reset up, lay out these pieces, and I will show you how I'll transfer the marks from part B to part A